honest, Summer. You want a black guy.
Do you know what? I got this feeling if I go for a black guy,
Mm.
I'm gonna be a single mom and I'm gonna suffer in life.
Listen, Summer, yeah. Do you know all you have to do? This is what all black chicks need to do. Just pick wisely. That's it.
You guys keep saying that, but that's the thing. Like black men, whether he's educated or not, because I've seen girls who dated educated men and they still ended up single mom.
Bruh, nah, no, it don't go like that. I'm sure them girls that you're talking about, there was red flags that they just ignored, or actually red flags that they found attractive. Because I will
No,
admit,
not at all.
I will say that yeah, just because a guy is educated or has a good career doesn't mean that he's gonna be a good guy. That does not mean that. But it's the content of a man's character and his moral compass. It's not how far he went in education. See, this is how you girls always get it mixed up, and then the next thing you start saying all black men cheat.
Well,
It's still your
this is
same
the
bad.
thing. I
It's still your same bad choices.
No, 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 no. You keep blaming women, because every woman you keep saying, oh, because you're a bad choice. So
Yes, because
if there is
women
a good
choose the
guy,
guy. The only reason why I say that, yeah, is because women choose who. Women really choose who gets dated and who doesn't get dated. All men do, yeah, whether
I
you're
just
good.
don't think.
Listen. All men do, whether black or white, what we do, because most of us are not drop dead gorgeous, right? So we don't just have women coming up to us throwing their vagina at us. Most of us
You're
guys have
right
to go
about
out there
that.
hunting, right? You have to hunt. And most of the time, the girls that you really like usually don't like you. Usually, you just cast your net out there and just see who bites and and you reel in the best one that bites out of the bunch. That's what usually happens. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
For women, for you women, is different. You have all different guys coming to approach you all the time, every single day
But
of
this
your
is the thing.
life, bruv.
Majority of black men today are raised by a single mom. I don't think they even know like the value of a husband. Like I don't think they know how to run a family. And you guys are talking about leadership and taking
No,
over the
no. Do you
world.
know what?
It's like,
The funny thing is, I kind of agree with you. That's what this is one of the weirdest times in history that I kind of agree with you. Yeah, but at the same time, girls are raised in these homes as well, and they don't know the value of having a good man. That's why a lot of girls prefer to go and date drug dealers and criminals because they don't
but
realize and
then
they've never seen like a good legitimate man. And you definitely don't see it on TV, you definitely don't see it in music videos. So it goes both ways.
it doesn't, because I think even girls, it's not just the boys that need the father, it's the girls as well.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
said it. That's what I just
I
said.
would have never known what a good man is if I didn't have my dad by my side.
Yeah, and that's
So
I'm agreeing
how
with
am I
you.
supposed to know what a good man is if I wasn't even raised by one?
That's what I just said. It goes both ways, Summer. That's what I just said.
Right. So I think it's wrong for you to just blame the girls, like to say, "Oh, go find a good man." Like,
No, but I don't
you
just
know,
blame the girl, bruv. My whole thing about on my channel is about power, black men getting power, bruv. And I tell black men don't go and shoot up the club and don't make baby mamas. I say that stuff all the time. What you talking about?
no, I'm not denying you say that, but I'm just sticking up for the girls here. So I just think it's like it's quite sad that men are putting the blame, all the responsibility on the woman's shoulder by saying, go choose a good man. But I would have never known what a good man is if my dad wasn't there, because he told me the games
Yeah,
guys play. He
yeah,
told
but
me if
okay,
guys are
okay,
interested, bring
okay,
them to
okay.
me.
I hear that, but bro, like at the same time, yeah, as a woman, you have choice, bruv. Like how? Okay, think about this, Summer. In the last week, how many guys approached you? Be honest.
Every
How?
day I get approached.
Huh?
Every day, almost every day I get,
Every
or
day,
unless I'm
every
at
day,
home.
every day. And there's some guys that you look at. You may not want to date any of them, yeah. But there's some guys that as soon as they come up to you, you disqualify them instantly. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you've got choice, you've got discernment, you've got standards. Like, you're an adult. You've got a fully developed brain. You can look at something and analyze it and be like, you know what, this is not for me, or this is not a good look. This is not gonna work long term. Like, you actually have the ability to make these decisions. What you want to do is completely just like take accountability away from the women, bruv. My thing is over here is both the men and the women, bruv. But you have to say it's the women mostly, because women are the ones who have all these options and they make the final say on who gets dated. Now the men, they have the say on who gets the commitment. That's what I'm saying. So like, and look, and another thing is, a lot of us, we come from single parent families. A lot of these girls come from single parent families. Why would you want to repeat the cycle when you come from that?
But that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if I go for a black man, I would definitely be part of that statistics, and I don't want that.
It's not definitely, because you even though yeah, there's a lot of single mothers out there. There are guys who are with their women and having families. I personally know more than a few. Yeah, but the thing is, they don't show that. See, you're going off of the statistic, and you know what a lot of people put out there, a lot of information people put out there, but they never put the positive information out there either. They never do.
Yeah, but a lot of men talk a good game. Oh yeah, baby, I'll take care of. Do you know how many Dusties literally tried to play that game on me?
Dusties. Did you
Baby,
fall
you're
for
the
it?
one. Sorry?
Did you fall for it?
No, I just go along like an idiot, and then I'll just block their ass. Like,
do you know that?
but
Do you
this is
know?
what
Do you know that? Do you know that white men make single mothers as well?
I'm not saying they don't, but then
But
at
then
the end
what?
of the day, the white man has created a system to help single mothers, and I feel like some of these black men are against that system, because you see a lot of them saying, "Oh yeah, they kick the
The
black man
reason
out of
that,
the house,"
listen,
and
you're going off of what a lot of African American men say. Yeah, number one. Number two, the reason why they say that, because it kind of gives a lot of women the cushion that, if I throw my box around and become a single mother recklessly, then it's okay, because I'm going to be taken care of. In underdeveloped, in like third world countries, women know they can't just go around becoming single mothers, because if they do that, they're gonna be in a life of extreme poverty, bro. That's why they really value the men. That's why men, when they go to these like South America and that, a lot of men are women and get put on a pedestal, because the value of men is higher there. In the West, a woman doesn't need to stay with a woman. A woman doesn't need to stay with a guy. A woman can just get with a guy, get pregnant, have a kid. Boom, she gets a little apartment, flat or whatever. She gets money every month. That's it. On to the next one. Do you think that's a good system?
$150 a child, I think.
But do you think that's a good system?
No, but could you imagine a system where she had to go to work and then leave the kids to, I don't know, a neighbor or whatever?
Because if the system wasn't there like that, she would know not to become a single mother. That wouldn't even be an option.
In the 1920s, 100 years ago, women were having 7, 8, 9 children, and they still had to go out and work. There's this book, right, that I wanted to bring up.
Oh my days, bruv. You wasn't there, bruv. You wasn't there to talk about the 1920s, bruv. You could read books, but you don't have the statistics. You could read a book, but you don't have the statistics. At the end of the day, back in the days, listen. Back in the days, people knew that, if a man gets with a woman and they have kids, it's probably best for them to stick together, bruv. People knew that. That was more prevalent back in the day than it is today. Today, everyone's very individualistic. So I don't know why you're bringing up back in the day, because their whole mentality to family was different.
You're saying the reason women are having babies is because they know they can fall back on a system.
No, it's not just because of that. It's not just because. No, that's not. That I don't think that's the main reason, but I think that's a subconscious safety net. That's what I think that is. Like, if you know that, okay, even if I mess up, the government is gonna still look after me, you kind of feel a little bit more free. If you know there's no safety, listen to me. If you know there is absolutely no safety net, that's like you're at the circus, you're walking the tightrope, and you know there's absolutely no safety net at the bottom, you might not take
But-
that step on the tightrope. You're going to be more reluctant to take the step out there, bruv. Now, some people still will walk the tightrope, but the majority probably won't. That's what I'm saying.
Well, this is where my my initial argument came, that I feel safer in the white man's system because there was no safety net for black women before his system.
But you shouldn't need a state safety net if you're logical and make good choices. This is what I'm saying. The safety net is for the stupid people that walk out there, bro.
Safety net.